Hey guys, what's up? It's Emmy here. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking you through 5 fitness mistakes that beginners make when going into their fitness journey. These are mistakes that I have made, so I just want to enlighten you and share them so that you don't make those same mistakes, or that if you are doing some of these things, you can change your habits and you'll end up with better results. These are also mistakes that I've seen other people make, or people are still currently making them, or some like false beliefs online. And yeah, so we're gonna get into number 1, which is working out too much. You need to have rest days in order to see progress, no matter what type of exercise you are doing. If you are working out 7 days a week, that is way too much. Your body is going to be super run down no matter what it is, and eventually it can lead to injury. You won't see proper results, such as if you're weightlifting, you'll just keep breaking down that muscle and you won't have time to rest and actually build up that muscle. So you're just going to be repeatedly damaging your body. And if you're a runner, that is just a lot for your joints. So this is definitely hard to do if you're starting out in a fitness journey. You just want to go, but it's actually more beneficial to start small with only a few days of working out to actually see better results. When I first started working out, I would want to work out pretty much every day, and I knew that I shouldn't, so I limited myself down to 6 days, which was still too much for me. And so now I am working out 5 days a week with 2 rest days, and that is the perfect amount for me. And that just gives my body time to rest and recover from my weightlifting workouts. And also, if you are just a beginner in your workout journey, working out 7 days a week or 6 days a week, you're gonna get burnt out. You're gonna get tired of working out every single day. So if you are new to like the fitness world, I would say start small and do like 3 days a week max, and then add up from there. Because if you're not working out at all, there's no way that you can try to push yourself and do 5 days a week. It just kind of won't work unless you have enough time in your schedule. But time seems to be the like main barrier when working out, is people don't have enough time to fit it in their schedule. So if you can try to fit it in like 3 days a week, you'll be good, and then eventually you can add on more days, and that way you will not burn out. And so that is just a big tip I have, because I see a lot of people go from not working out at all and then trying to work out multiple days a week, like 5 days a week, and then they just can't do it because they can't fit it in like one day, and then they give up. So definitely start small and add on from there. The second mistake that I see all the time is people limiting their food way too much. So it's kind of like a diet type culture that we're living in on social media especially. You do not need to cut all your food out, especially if you're going to be adding in exercise. You actually need to fuel your body enough for your exercise. You do not need to cut out carbs. Carbs are good for you. A tip that I have if you're wanting to eat healthier is just start adding in a few healthier options. So like swap out fruit for like some chips one day and start small with that, and then eventually you'll end up kind of incorporating more healthy stuff and not wanting the bad stuff as much. Another tip I have for that is stop buying all the unhealthy snacks. It's okay to have some unhealthy little treats. And in the fitness world, I know some people are hesitant to say healthy and unhealthy, but by unhealthy, I mean like super processed foods and stuff like that. You do not need to limit yourself from those foods, but just have less of them. You don't need to completely cut them out. So just like buy your few favorite like unhealthy snacks to have as a treat, and then buy more healthy foods, and eventually you'll just kind of cycle through that, and then hopefully you'll start craving the more healthy options and want less of the bad options. For me, what I did, I went through a reverse diet. So I actually increased my food as I began weightlifting, slowly increased it throughout a few months, and so my body did a recomposition. So what that is I weighed the same exact from when I started to when I ended my like reverse diet, and so my weight was the exact same from beginning to end, but my body had changed completely. I lost my stomach, like I had stomach fat, it was completely gone. I was gaining muscle, I was having abs show, but I still weighed the exact same. It was because I was eating way too little at the time. My metabolism was just messed up, so I really wasn't hungry, but so that was why I was able to go through a reverse diet and body recomp. If you are curious about reverse dieting, you can click the link in my description to my website and check out programs I have, and I can kind of run you through those. Mistake number 3 kind of goes along with number 2. So number 3 is another food one. It is people do not eat enough protein. So protein will keep you full longer, and it will help you with your workouts and help like enhance muscle development, and it is just good for muscle recovery and that type of thing. So definitely try to eat more protein. Start small. Again, all this, you gotta start small and build up, or else you'll just be overwhelmed. Some of my favorite protein like snacks are Greek yogurt, and I put a bunch of fruit in the bowl. So to make it extra protein, you can put some protein powder in the Greek yogurt and mix it up. That is just an added protein. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of protein powder in my coffee. That's just a good way to sneak in some more protein. I eat a lot of eggs. I really try to eat meat every single day, usually for dinner, and I usually have eggs like every single morning. If you don't want any of that, or if you find it hard to make meat every single day, or you're vegetarian or something like that, there are protein bars that you can have, but I would suggest trying to get real sources of protein first and then add in the supplements. But again, you can just simply buy protein bars and buy protein powders, protein shakes, all that fun stuff. Again, if this sounds complicated or you think you want some assistance, go to the link in my description to my website, and that way you can check out what options I have available for online coaching if you think you would benefit from it. Mistake number 4 I see, especially in the weightlifting world, if you are beginner in your fitness journey with like going to the gym, lifting some weights, resistance training, is not lifting enough, not pushing yourself enough. You don't want to just bust through reps and be like, okay, that was my workout. You want to be challenged. So for your reps, say you're doing 8 reps of bicep curls, those last few reps should be pretty tough. If you're just breezing through it, you're not trying hard enough. Again, you want to be careful though. You don't need to try that hard every single time, because then that can be a lot on your muscles. But you definitely want to be pushing close to failure. So what that means is in the last few reps, once you finish those, like say you're on doing 8 reps and you're on number 6, 7, 8, say you couldn't go past 8. So you're really close to your failure. So you want to actually be pushing that hard, because that is when you're getting the most out of your workout. I notice like some people, they just don't push themselves that hard, and then they wonder why they're not seeing any significant results. You'll still get results, especially if you're a beginner, if you're not pushing as hard, but to speed up that process, definitely push yourself, and don't be afraid to fail in the gym. Don't be afraid to go for a lift and fail. If you're benching though, have a spotter. Same with squatting, try to get a spotter, but yeah, failure happens, it's okay. And the 5th tip I see is not sticking with a program. This is more like lifting based, but you need to stick with a program. So what I mean by that is I personally am doing the same workouts Monday through Friday. So every Monday is like a leg day, let's say. Every Tuesday is a push day. Every Wednesday is another leg day. For like at least 4 weeks minimum, I'm doing the same leg day every Monday for all of those weeks. I'm doing the same push day every Tuesday for all of those weeks. Wednesday, it's a second leg day, so in the week it's different, but for all of those weeks, I'm doing the same leg day on each Wednesday. So Mondays and Wednesdays leg days are different, but I'm doing those all throughout those 4 weeks minimum. And same with like Tuesday, I'm doing all of the push exercises, so that is chest, triceps, and shoulders, all throughout those 4 weeks on every Tuesday. And say Thursday I'm doing a pull, so that is back and biceps. That I'm doing all throughout those 4 weeks on every Thursday. That is not my current workout split, but that's just an example. But so you need to stick with a program for a minimum of 4 weeks. I'm trying to stick to my current one for at least 8 weeks. Doing those repetitive motions and movements for those many weeks will actually allow you time to progress in those specific movements, be able to actually build up muscle in those specific areas. So it's very beneficial to stick with a program. If you're just doing random exercises here and there, you're not going to see like too many results as if you would stick with a program. Now this is if you really want to see results. If you're just going in trying to have fun, work out, you don't need to be as serious, but if you are expecting results, this is what you should do. And that is all I have for you today. I hope this was helpful, and I hope I was able to highlight some things that maybe you're struggling with. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram or leave a comment below, or also go to my link in my website and talk to me through there. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.